I chose to run because I could see that problems were happening and no one was fixing them. I don't sit on the sidelines well when I feel like there's something that could be done. So it was a bit of a process of thinking about it, but when it came down to it, this is a time when Kansas needs leaders to step up and start tackling some of these problems. And it was time. I was at a place where I could do it, so I jumped in. Well, I'm a teacher, so education issues land at my classroom door every single morning we have them. So that's definitely something that has brought me into this and that I'm championing going forward. I can see, firsthand every day at work the impact of quality educators and the progress that can be made in such a short time when we actually fund our schools and the students that we can produce and send out into the world. I think that's such a valuable asset to Johnson County and to Kansas, and I don't want to see that go away for us. An attractive point for businesses to come here or for families to move here. I think my experience as a teacher has prepared me in ways that I wouldn't have expected. There's a lot of jokes to be made about working with crazy students or middle schoolers and the future career in the legislature, but I think more than that, just working to solve problems with other teachers and school board members and administrators, jumping into school policy and district policy discussions and really working closely with school board members to try and clean up as much of the mess that's been handed to us by Topeka at the local level has been a great experience. My favorite place in Kansas is the Flint Hills. I grew up going to my grandparents' lake house cabin on Council Grove Lake and remember childhood summers driving through the rolling hills to get there, and was a student at K-State for my first couple of years of school, and one of my favorite memories of that was driving to or from school at night when they were burning off the fields to get ready for the next year. So that's absolutely my favorite place to drive through or spend time in. I love Robert Kennedy, even though I'm too young to have been a contemporary of his. Being the history nerd that I am, he's someone I've really gravitated to. I think the thing that stands out to me above all with him is that he wasn't motivated by any sort of radical ideology. He was just in public service, especially later in life, to help people. He was supported by the civil rights movement. He was supported by conservative Republicans who liked what he did as Attorney General. He had an ability to just speak truthfully to people and avoided sort of the political traps of just telling people what they want to hear. And it's something I admire a lot about him.